Good day all. Taking you along again for today. This morning I'm taking you on my walk, or the bit of my walk where I go through our woodland. We're lucky in that we have a lot of woodland. It's actually conservation land that we all collectively share to maintain. But this little bit I'm walking in now is actually our bit of woodland that we actually own. So one day, we have a kind of a rough path through it now, but one day I would love to slowly start developing it as underplanting English bluebells, that type of thing. I always have a dream of a little stone kind of barn in the distance, so. But I thought I'd take you on this bit of my walk, and as we come around the path, it opens up into our adjoining neighbor's field. Well, this is our woodland here. And then they keep one section of their field clear cut because it gives them a secondary view down to the harbor. This bit of the sea is the little inlet, the little harbor that comes in off of the main view that I share from the main part of the house. And tide's out, so I just have to stop because I always love the various type of moss that we have. I just think it's so lovely. And the tide is out, so you can see a lot more of the sandy banks. I've shared this walk before, and also this inlet here is great for kayaking and also for getting oysters as well. So just sharing the view, hoping you like coming along for the ride. You can see through the woods a bit more here because this time of the year all the deciduous trees' leaves are gone, so normally in the summer when I stand here those leaves are full, so you can't quite catch the glimpse of the smaller harbor there, but you can see the little black floating cages of the oyster cages. Not sure if you can hear in the distance. I think it's gunshot. It is that season. Well, actually, tide is not out. I was wrong. It's kind of middling, but there's not usually a buoy marker here. Huh. You can see the rack where our neighbors keep their kayaks and canoes in the summer. They are only here a few months in the summertime. Sometimes they'll come down from the city for holidays. But I love, the tide's probably middling. I just startled, it looks like a kingfisher maybe. But yeah, you can see how high the tide comes up. That's why you can see the exposed roots there on a very, very severe high tide like we had at the full moon a few weeks back. It would come up this high, which is a few times a year it does that. Then as you come around here, you can see how it opens up to the pretty view. And then we can walk all through I walk all through these woodlands. Like I said, a lot of this is conservation land that we collectively all the houses on this end of the area pay to maintain. And then you can see there's a little house in there. And then on that side, that's more of the public side over there, where there are a few more houses over there. Oh, I see is it some kind of gull? Looks like he has a shellfish in his beak. But yes, I've taken you here before. It's a great place to also, besides kayak and canoe in the summertime. Oh, here come the geese. Gosh, I hope my mic picked up the sound. I love the sound when you hear their wings beating. They're probably heading around the point to go to feed out in the front of our house. It is a popular destination for birds to have their dinners and suppers and breakfasts and luncheons. But happily sharing another little snippet of my day. After the fog-bound day this week, it's so nice to come out to it warm. It's mid-50s Fahrenheit today. It's very lovely. I know it's going to get chilly again next week, so I'm enjoying it. But look at, after the fog, to see that clear blue sky and the sun and all the phragmites. I love the colors this time of the year as well. All these colors are lovely to paint. And I do intend to share much more of my art and art making this year as well. So slowly but surely I'll get into the habits of sharing what I'm up to. I thought in this video I'd share another one of my Christmas trees. This is my little Scandish tree. I also call it my Charlie Brown tree. It's actually just an IKEA tree I bought a few years back, but I like it because it has the very open, sparse feel of a more real tree you would cut out of your garden. And as it seems to be my tradition with my other trees, I always get like between a 5 and 6 foot tree because I like to keep my Christmas trees on little tables, because then I can do little tablescapes underneath. In this instance, I have little gift boxes. This is something else I started years ago. We don't put our Christmas presents out until Christmas Eve. It's always been our tradition. But I love the look of Christmas presents under a tree, and as I often decorate, even before Thanksgiving sometimes, I love the look of gifts under the tree. So whenever I find a cute gift box, I buy that, and then I use them as displays under some of the trees, because it gives that joyful feeling of gifts under there. And but then I don't have to buy a lot of needless gifts. And then at the end of the season, when I pack up my Christmas gifts, or pack up my ornaments, I can put them in the little decorative boxes, and then they go in my totes to be stored for with the Christmas decorations. I think in the background you can see that oil painting is a painting I did, gosh, I think I was at university when I did that painting. And then I also collect little sort of like German style, kind of Scandish, plain wooden little Christmas houses. So this year I put a few of them on the ledge of the small windows in this room that I put this Scandish tree in. I say it's my Scandish tree mostly because this year I did mainly just red and white and natural wooden, but they're hardly dear ornaments. They're things that some are probably from the dollar store, who knows, but I just thought I'd share another Christmas tree. Of course I know it's 2025, but I'm getting ready to take decorations down on the 6th, so I figured I'd nab a picture of it before then. So I hope you enjoyed today's funny little short postcard video. And until my next video, remember, stay creative. Cheers.